Hi, today we'll talk about dictionary in Python. So Python dictionary is a collection of some keys to the values. Let's look at how it looks. So basically, to create a dictionary you need to use its name, like person for example, equals, and then curly brackets, and inside, as I said, key, it may be string for example, and colon value. It also may be string or something else. Yeah, and such values like name John, and let's create age to 23. Yeah, now it's integer. So Python dictionary is unordered. It means that key value pair is not in any order. It's also changeable, yeah, or mutable, which means we can edit or change the value in the dictionary. We can access by key values, yeah, so like name or age. And it's nested. That means that we can define a dictionary inside a dictionary. Yeah, so let's print a dictionary. Like this. Yeah, we have name John, age 23. Yeah, we need to have keys that will be unique, because otherwise you will use the same key second time and it will override the first key. Yeah, let's take an example. Let's create name John we have, and let's create here another name. Name that would be like Bob for example. Yeah, if we print it, we get name Bob, age 23, like that. Yeah, so we have replaced first name with second name. Yeah, that's why you should keep in mind that we need to have unique keys. Yeah. So if we want to access the value of the dictionary, we need to use the key inside a bracket. It'll be like person inside brackets key. Yeah, so let's for example use age. Here, if I run it, I get 23. Yeah. Then we also can access the dictionary value using get inbuilt function. To do that, you just need to use, instead of brackets, get like this, and then inside the key. Yeah, and it will also get you 23. Yeah, if we want to change the value of dictionary item, you need to, as we did, specify the new value for its key. Yeah, so it would be like, let's delete this person, and before we print it, we would change something. Yeah, like for example, person. I like this name equal to, I don't know, Tim, for example. If I run it, yeah, I get name Tim. Yeah. We can also add or append items in dictionary. Yeah, so to do that, we'll just use new key inside here instead of the key that we had to change. Yeah, so let's see an example. Yeah, so let's create, for example, hobby for the person, and it would be traveling. Yeah. If we create it now, we would have new key hobby equals to traveling, and the name would be Bob. Yeah. So if we want to add multiple key value pairs, we need to use update method of the dictionary. So let's look at it. Yeah, we'll print person. Yeah, and then we'll update the person. So person dot update, like that. Yeah, and inside we'll use new pair of key values. Yeah, so let's for example use hobby, the same that we had, equal to travel. And then we might use another one, like for example gender, take quote, gender equal to male. Like this. And I get curly brackets and regular brackets. Like this. Yeah, and then let's print it again. Like this. Yeah, so we have now, we added two pairs of key values. Yeah, and if we want to delete an item, we use pop, yeah, with key, or we also have pop item or del. Let's look at all of them. Yeah, so for example, we have this person, and we want to delete that item with H. Yeah, so person, pop, and inside we would use the key, yeah, so H, like this. Then if we print it, like this, I would get only name, yeah, because I deleted H. If I want to delete just the last item, I would do pop item without anything, like that. Yeah. And that would delete me last element, yeah, so in this case it was H. Yeah. Then if I want to use del keyword, I would, as usual, I use just del, and then what I want to delete, yes, so for example person, and inside I would use H, like this. Yeah, if I run it, after I delete it, I get only name, yeah, because I deleted H. And I also can delete the entire dictionary, yeah, just without using keys, or without person, like this. If I print it, I would get an error, yeah, because person is now not defined. Yeah, we also have clear method for the dictionaries, so it looks like this here. And if I run it, it would delete all the items, but it wouldn't delete the dictionary itself, yeah, so the dictionary would just be empty. Yeah. Then we have keys method, yeah, so it looks like this, keys, and what it does is basically it returns read-only list of the keys. Yeah, so let's, for example, assign it to some variable like A, and then print A, yeah, like this. Yeah, so we get the keys and name and age. Yeah, so name and age are keys inside this dictionary. That's why we get them here. Yeah. And then we have also values. Yeah, so we would now save the values to the list. Yeah, so the same but with values. So we get text values, Bob and 23, like this. And we also have items. Yeah, so if we would use here items, we would get items with key and values inside the tuple. Yeah, so as you can see, it's a tuple, and inside we have pairs of key and values. Yeah. Then we can also loop through a dictionary. There are 3 ways of doing that. The first one using standard loop, then using keys of the dictionary, using values, and using items of the dictionary. Yeah, so let's see each of those. Firstly, the standard looping. Yeah, so it'll be like for p in person, like this. We would print p. Yeah, and then if I run it, I will get name and age. Yeah, so I would only get keys if I use standard loop. If I want to use if I want to get values of the keys using standard loop, I would need to here print not p but person with key p. Yeah, so inside brackets like this, then I would get Bob and 23. Yeah. We can also use inside the loop keys method to get keys of the dictionary, so it would be present keys, yeah, like this. So here we now would use only p, yeah, so those would be our values. Yeah, so we have here keys, and we loop through the keys, so each p would be a key, yeah, so we have 2 keys, name and age. If we want to get the values, we would need to use here values, obviously. Values, like this. So then I will get Bob and 23 here because I looped through the values. Then, if I want to get items, I would use items method. Yeah, so here I would print loop through the items and print them. Yeah, so then I would get the pass name Bob, age 23, like that. Yeah, and if I want to print contents of each tuple inside using 2 variables, yeah, so each variable would be separate key or a separate value. then I would need to use here not one key, not one one variable here, but two, D and V, for example. Yeah, inside person items and print both of them with the key, like that. Then I would get name Bob, age 23. Yeah, like separate items, not tuples. Yeah. Then, if we want to check if keys exist in dictionary or not, we use if statement, yeah, so and in or not in. Let's see it. So if, for example, name in person, like that, then we would print yes. Yeah. Yes, we get yes because we have key in person. Yeah, let's now check for something that doesn't exist, like hobby in person. Yeah, so we wouldn't do anything. Yeah. If we want to check if it's not exist, we use not in, and then we can print that it's not exist. Yeah, so for example, no. Yeah, so we get no because there's no hobby in person. Yeah, and we have here true, and we print no. Yeah, we can also find the length of the dictionary using the same method that for all other lists and tuples. It's length, yeah. Yeah, and with it, we can also find how many items there are available in the dictionary. Let's see an example. So we would have print, and then when inside with person, like this. If I run it, I get 2. Yeah. It shows that we have 2 key value pairs. Yeah, so we have one pair named John and second pair age -3. Yeah, yeah, because name Bob would be overrated. Yeah, and we wouldn't have 2 names. Yeah. Then let's look at nested dictionaries. Yeah, so when you have one dictionary inside another dictionary, it's a nested dictionary, similar to the nested list. Let's look at the example. So for example, family equal, and inside you would have mom, like this, as a string would be equal to, and then inside we would have other dictionary. Yeah, so mom would have name, there's also the string, like this. Yeah, name would be equal to, for example, Jane. Then age would be equal to 35, for example, and that's all for mom. Then let's create that. Yeah, so that, and then inside that we would also have nested dictionary, so we would also have name and age. Let's copy that from here. Yeah, so we have name, and let's change it to Bob. And age to 38, for example. Yeah. And then we can also create like first child. We'll copy that for it. Yeah, so first child. Yeah, it would be, for example, Jenny. And age would be 250. Yeah, and then to finish we would need to use another bracket. Yeah, now if I want to print, for example, family, and inside I want to print mom, let's see how it looks. Oops, yes, over here I get an error because I need to use comma here before first child, like this. Yeah, then I would get name Jane, age 35 to mom. Yeah, hey, and then I can access like items inside mom, for example, mom, and then inside name, like this. Yeah, then I would print Jane. Yeah, because I only get name of the mom. Yeah, let's see now an example of how we can loop through nested dictionaries. Yeah, so let's delete this. And here we would use for member, in family. Yeah, print member. Like this. Yeah, if I run it, I'll get mom, dad, and first child. Then we can also, inside this loop, use family with member. Yes, so that would get us the values of each member. Yeah, so name and age of each member as a dictionary. Yeah. So that's basically it for the dictionaries. Thank you for the lesson, and see you in the next one. Goodbye.